Jessica already busted this nut. There she goes. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Gentle. There you go. Slowly, see how it reclines like that? That's it. Today, yeah, you guessed it, you've waited long enough. We are going to get to the Chevy Cobalt SS. I'm determined to get that thing off of my trailer today. Number one, so I can have my trailer, because I'm probably going to have to tow this S500 out of here to get it down to the other house so we can get to work on it. And just so that I know I have my trailer available in case I win something else that needs to be trailered. Plus, I'm not going to lie, I really do want to take it on its first drive. I really want to stomp on it for the first time, get it out on that road and see how that supercharger feels. I'm dying to get it going. I think we've got everything we need, aside from maybe a strut, and I'm not certain if the strut is bent or not. So we're going to find all of that out here in just a moment. But first, we are going to be taking the Mazda 6, and I can't tell you how effing nervous I am about this one, guys. This one I am not looking forward to driving down there, but we got to get these cars out of here. This house is gone within the next like 2 weeks. This house is gone, so we got to start getting these cars out of here. I got to get the driveway cleaned up, the garage cleaned up. We got to finish cleaning the house, and I got to get these cars up out of here, man. And this one still doesn't have a title, and we're probably less than a week away from being 30 days, and I still have no title to this car, which means I can't spend any money on it. I would never drive something like this without putting tires on it first. This thing desperately needs tires, man. It's got a cracked windshield. Jessica's going to be following behind me in the twin turbo Eco Beast, and we've got everything we could possibly need should something go wrong. I mean, these tires are dry rotted. They're bald on the front. This is a bad idea. We've got a busted out window back here. I'm not excited about doing this, but I want to assure everybody, number one, I'm taking a lot of back roads, some highway, but a lot of back roads. So if we do pop a tire, I'm not going to be out here endangering the public. I got to reassure everybody, I'm not going to be out here going 100 miles an hour, doing my speed demon thing and putting people's lives at risk, including my own. This car is just... you guys remember, right? The oil light comes on and stays on, like it doesn't run right. The bald tires, cracking tires, it's bad. It's a bad deal. But it can't stay here. I don't have my trailer available right now, so I'm going out there anyway. We might as well just get this thing down there. It's 60 miles, about an hour drive. Look what I've done here. I got all my tools on the inside, man. Like I know it's a mess, but that's not all. Man, that's not even like the half of it. I got everything back here full too. I got my scanner, I got my my adapter, I got an air compressor, I got a booster pack. We've got gasoline that I've got to fill up because gas is literally 80 cents a gallon, about 10 miles from here. Tons of little tools. I don't know what that weight stuff is for. Back here, we've got my impact sockets, miscellaneous heavy tools, and my giant Harbor Freight tool set. We've also got all the impact, electric impact guns and everything, ratchets, all that stuff. So I think we're ready, guys. Let's get down there. And I think first let's stop at the gas station, because I've got to show you guys gas for 80 cents a gallon, and it'll give me a good idea of 10 miles on the highway, how we're gonna be doing with this car, and if it's something we can even accomplish. All right, so we stopped at the gas station. See if I can show you guys the odometer there. As you can see, the oil light, when you're not driving, the oil light is constantly on. But the motor is not ticking, it's not tapping, it's not knocking. Like, I'm cruising 75 miles an hour on the highway like it's nothing all day long. It doesn't idle rough, but when you're hitting the gas, it's still a little kind of jerky, and but it seems like it's actually getting a lot better. 34 miles on the car since we bought it. 207,000 miles on this bad boy. Let's go see what the gas prices are here. They're not 80 cents like they were about a week ago. They have gone up just a hair, but I still think the gas prices are going to shock you. So check it out, guys. Here's the gas prices right here, man. Regular is 99 cents. Plus, which is 89, $1.15, and 91 octane, $1.24. Man, you can't beat that. I got a couple gas cans we're going to fill up, and we're going to get back on the road and head down to ARHQ. And here's the ending mileage right here. We are at 80.9 miles, 207,728 miles. She made it. Like I'm I guess I should have had a little more faith in old girl. Yeah, she made it. It's still spitting and sputting though. Like it's kind of hit or miss, if you get what I'm saying. It seems like there's a good portion of the time it's running great, and then there's other times where you're trying to just barely like get on the throttle, just a tad bit on the throttle, and that's when it has the most trouble. You smash on it and it takes off like a bat out of hell. I don't know, man. All I know is right now we don't have a title to this anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. It's just gonna, oh look, it's smoking, burning oil. Yeah, I don't know, man. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care. If we get a title for this, fine. If we don't get a title for this, fine. I'm not fixing this car. The truck is over here. We got the Cavalier right here. This car made it down here with no issues at all. The trailer, the Cobalt SS, which we're finally about to get to work on here today. We got a few things to do, guys. I've got an axle, I've got a control arm, and I think that's it. I probably should have got a little bit more than that, but I think we can get this at least off the trailer. I know you guys have been wanting to see. A lot of you commented and said you were really disappointed you didn't get to see the car get unloaded off of the trailer. So I'm really hoping that we can get the control arm replaced, the axle, well, what's left of the axle there, pulled out, get it all put back together, and hopefully we can at least get it off the trailer. And I would love to be able to take you guys for a little ride down the street here. So without further ado, let's get this thing up in the air, let's get this wheel off, and let's figure out what we're working with. Okay, so just so you guys can see, we're fixing this on the trailer. We've got my little scissor jack at the pinch weld here. Then we've got a jack stand underneath. I got about equal pressure on both of them just for protection. Jessica already busted this nut. I mean, broke this nut loose on the axle shaft for us. Now remember, there's no axle shaft in there. So, you know, we should be able to tap this. It should probably just, there it goes. Like I said, we just be able to tap that. That should come right out. Then we're going to take the impact. We're going to take off these, what are these, like 19s or, hell, I don't know what size they are. That's too big. That's too big. It's got to be this one then. This is a 19, yes. Break these loose. I'm like the Earnhardt pit crew. Boom. Get this off and we'll be able to see a little better what all the damage is. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this tire. Wow. Oh, look at that dog. Hey there, little one. Hey. What's up, little guy? You were on camera last time, weren't you? Hmm? Yeah, you live across the street. I know where you live. I know where you live. Stay out of trouble now. All right. Oh, wow. This is bad news, guys. The entire hub is cracked. I didn't see that coming. Right here, I don't know how well you could see that, but we've got a crack across the entire hub. Now, I think we might be able to just take it around the corner, maybe, possibly, but we've got to get a whole new hub assembly. And I think the strut is actually okay. Look, even though it's cockeyed because it's twisted like this, the strut itself looks like it's still straight. So somebody tied all this up. I'm gonna have to get that untied, get that off of there, and let's try to get this control arm off. We got to get this this ball joint down here. Boy, that thing is just twisted up something fierce, man. It's gonna be look at that. This is gonna be fun, guys. Let's get her did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look right here. You can see this thing has separated completely. I was hoping we were going to be able to get this on the road, but the ball joint refuses to separate. I did not bring a pickle fork, so leave it to me to be an hour away from where my stuff is, and I somehow forgot a pickle fork. So beating on the lower ball joint caused this fracture to get worse. Now it's completely separated. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bang on this. This is the one of the bolts from the knuckle to the strut. I'm going to hit this, and this whole thing, I'm going to get some stuff out of the way here. This whole thing should just come tumbling down. There she goes. And I'll show you what it looks like here. here's the issue. You can see the issue I was having with the ball joint right here. I mean, I beat the hell out of it, man. I hit it with everything. I drove a screwdriver down in there. I even was driving chisels down in there, and I just couldn't get it. But this needs to be replaced, so I can probably go ahead and put the control arm on now, but I'm gonna have to order another knuckle, maybe get the whole knuckle and bearing assembly. I did notice that somebody has replaced the tie rods with Moog components, so just like everything else on here, somebody's taken really good care of it. Somebody definitely put some money into it with all the aftermarket parts and accessories. So I'm gonna probably try to get the rest of that axle out right there. It's stuck in the transmission. I'm having a hell of a time getting it out. The strut, I don't know, guys. What do you think? See the way it's just kind of, I think that maybe because of the sway bar still being attached, I think. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, I'm thinking this strut is bent. I'm thinking the strut may be bent. Yeah, I think the strut is bent too. Oh yeah. No? Yeah, I don't know. See if you look up in there. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can get you guys in there a little better. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm almost, it doesn't feel, yeah, here we go. It doesn't feel like it's bent. I don't know though, guys. I really don't know. With the sway bar still attached to it and kind of swinging everything out of the way, I think I need to get this sway bar off. Everything is just all kinds of tweaked here. So I'm going to continue working. We'll come back here in a moment and see what I've got for you. Well, we're going to have to call it a day, guys. Hopefully we don't have to end the video here. I'm hoping that here in just a few seconds or a few minutes, we'll be able to magically come back with magical parts that just arrived out of the clear blue sky. As you can see, we did take the fender off. It was already kind of tore up. We got a little bit of damage to the, I guess this is the rocker. I don't know if this is considered the rocker or into the A-pillar. I think this is actually the rocker underneath the A-pillar skin that's over this. Definitely a little damage here, as you can see. And where the fender bolts into the bottom here, it definitely tore it up. So we're gonna have to figure out a solution for this, get it straightened out, lined up for the new fender. May have to just use like a washer and bolt, you know what I mean? Washer, nut, and bolt to kind of squish everything back together here. I think that'll be fine. Everything else is fine. All the other mounting points are good. So luckily we were able to get the new control arm installed with no problems. It went right on. I know a lot of you were thinking that the subframe was actually tweaked on this, and everything went together just fine. It's obviously going to need one hell of an alignment. We also found out that the strut, you can see I took the strut out. We figured out that the strut was bent. The strut is bent very badly. So we're going to have to get another strut. We're going to have to get another sway bar in link, because that one literally snapped off. So the sway bar in link was bent and broken. The control arm was broken. The strut is bent. Basically everything under here. The knuckle was broken in half. I got some parts to order. For me, it's Thursday, so I'm hoping that we can get some parts, and I'd love to get a black fender and get my knuckle and all those miscellaneous little parts. We figured out which axle we need for this. I've got everything ready. It's all apart. It's ready to go back together, and I figure just in case we have to end this video here, and I promise you I'm going to do everything in my power not to end the video here, okay? I'm going to do everything I can. But I'm going to go ahead, just in case, I'm going to give you guys a start and a rev. Because who doesn't like, is this even the right key? That ain't even the right key, man. You're kidding me. Damn, I got too many cars, guys. That's the problem. I got too many cars. I got too many damn keys. There we go. No, I want that door open. Stay open now. All right, here we go. Let's see what she sounds like. Damn it, I said stay open now. Oh, hold on. I'll make sure it's in neutral here. There we go. She's in neutral. All right, you want to give it a little rev? Should we listen to it? Let's see what it sounds like. Boy, man, oh man. And I know y'all are gonna get on to me for revving a cold car. Not to worry, It's not cold. I already had it warmed up earlier, guys. It's been sitting maybe 20-30 minutes since I let it warm up earlier, and I gave it a few good revs then too. And when I did, all of this shot out of the exhaust. More rocks and dirt coming out of the exhaust. It's actually caked. And look at that. That's awful, man. That's awful. Yeah, I got a mess to clean up here, but she sounds good. She sounds healthy. I really, truly, honestly think that once I get the knuckle, the new strut, I'm going to swap the coils over to the new strut. Obviously, I hate doing that. It's dangerous. It just it makes me uncomfortable. But we really don't have a whole lot of work here. The main thing was that control arm bolting up, and since it bolted up, the rest of it should be good to go. It's just a matter of swapping some components over, putting this front end back together, getting it off the trailer, and we should be able to take it down the road here for a nice little spin. I think this thing's got a tune on it. I really do. I got a hunch that the dude spent all this money on it. He probably paid for an aftermarket computer or a flash or something on it as well from that website. ZZPerformance, I believe is the name of it. So guys, I am going to snap my fingers and the video is either going to end or we're going to have parts and we're going to finish putting this back together. Ready, set. So it's the next day, and as I said, we're going to try to get all this done in one video. I'm over here at Pull Apart in Oklahoma City. I saw a big for sale sign out front, and I was like, man, that kind of kills my spirits, even though I don't come out here nearly as much as I used to. I've been shopping here since 1996, and seeing that for sale sign out front, it kind of broke my heart, man. Like, it's a big piece of my history right here, and it's going under because, you know, bigger places have come along, I guess, and kind of taken over the market. But there's always some interesting stuff to see out here at Pull Apart, man. They got some of the oldest cars, and truthfully, it's one of the reasons I do love this place, is they've got my generation of cars. And I know for a lot of you older people, no offense intended, but these were, for you guys, these are like junk cars. But you know, for me, this is the generation of cars I grew up with, man. We got an old Chevy Corsica with the old 3100 V6 right here. Look at that. See how the interior, oh, well, the interior did not hold up at all. Wow. It's that high quality General Motors materials there, guys. Wow, look at that. Look at how many miles she got on there. 128,000 miles on the odometer. How about that? A good old Corsica. I actually had one of you specifically in my video of the Cavalier from the other day ask me, you know, if I find a Corsica to show it. So there you go, Chevy Corsica with the V6. That would not be my preferred engine in this car. There she is. And then we got an old Buick. I believe this is a Century. And this poor car, man, this thing should have been saved. I'm only one guy, I can't save them all. But another great classic GM vehicle right here, guys. It actually looked like it was in pretty good shape. It's a Corsica with a Buick logo on it. Nothing special, just another one of those old cars. It's got a soft place in my heart. You can bet if I ever find one locally up for sale, Corsica, Beretta, even a Century, these are the grandma cars of the day, you can bet I'll be right on top of it. I love these old cars. Let's see what we got under the hood. I'll bet it's the 3100, and it is. GM put this in everything, man. Like, the 3100 became the engine for like every General Motors car. All right, we're out here on a mission. We're looking for a Cobalt. All right, guys, we found one. It's a 2008 Cobalt, and it's got the black fender that we need. It's got the fender liner that we need. It's got the knuckle, hub bearing, everything, ABS. Most important part is to find one that has the rear disc brakes. This is an upgraded suspension package. They're not all the same, and from what I understand, they're not all interchangeable. Now, the good news, somebody already made this easy for us. As you can see, the lower control arm has already been removed, so we don't have to deal with the ball joint. The caliper's already off. All we got to do is disconnect the strut, disconnect the tie rod, take out this axle nut right here, pop the sucker out, and off we go. All right, so we did it, guys. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping that the fender between the 2-door and the 4-door are identical. I don't know. They look similar. I hope to God they are, because otherwise that was all for naught. Anyway, we got the rocker panel, that rocker cover, and I also got all the clips. We got the fender. All right, we got the knuckle. We got all the miscellaneous bolts, clips. Here's everything. I got the so we got the black rocker panel, and again, between 2-door and 4-door, I'm not 100% certain they're the same, but we do have a coupe sitting right next to us that we might just be able to kind of line them up side by side, just to get an idea. I think they're going to be the same. I don't see them changing. Yeah, they're the same. They're the same between the coupe and the sedan. Perfect. So all we got to worry about really is the fender. I got the fender liner. We got the fender. We got the knuckle down there with all the associated components, including the hub assembly. So we should be able to put this thing back together. We got to make a stop at AutoZone. I'm not going to chance a used strut. I can't do that. It looks like the struts on that car were fairly new, so I can't do that. We're going to go get a new strut, a new sway bar end link, a strut spring compressor kit. That's right. As much as I hate and fear doing struts, we're going to do the struts and swap the springs over. Let's get to it. All right, we're back. This should be the final day for me. Boy, this fender is just all kinds of scratched up. I think it got a little more damage laying in the bed of the truck. It is what it is, though. I'm thinking about getting this car repainted. Possibly. I'm thinking about it. Not to worry, I don't think on this one I'm going to do anything crazy, but before we can even worry about doing anything with paint, we've got the fender liner, we've got the rocker, we've got to take the spring off of this strut, and I got this strut spring tool right here. I hate using those, man, I really do. We got 2 different sway bar end links because I don't know which one this one had, and there's 2 of them. So I got both. We got the strut. We got to get this and this cap bearing assembly and the bump stop and everything off of this strut onto that strut. We got the new knuckle over here with the new ABS sensor. We've got the new axle sitting. Where's the new axle? The new axle's in the trunk. So I don't think I'm going to do a step-by-step on all this, guys. Let's just go ahead and get this thing put together and get it done. All right, I'm not going to lie. I've never used one of these before, and I'm not very happy about it, but looks like the directions say to put these about 180 degrees apart from each other, so right side by side from each other. Make sure these locking tabs are locked so that it does not slip off of the spring. You don't want that, believe you me. Then a 19 mil, looks like we can slowly compress it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it kind of this way, and I want to stand clear of it, because if something happens and this spring pops off, this strut assembly is either going to go flying that way and or the spring is going to go flying out that way. I don't want to be on either end of that. I mean, I could still get hurt sitting right here, but the plan is to kind of sit exactly where I am right now and just take my impact and just a little bit at a time on each one, like that. Just a little bit at a time. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Ugh. See what I mean? Just a little bit at a time, each side. And there we go. You don't need to clamp it down so much that the whole damn thing is collapsed. The less amount of pressure you put on this, the better. We have this cap free now. At this point, we can release. Hopefully it's the same size. Ah, it's spinning. Great. Okay, we're going to have to put some vice grips or something on that shaft to hold it. All right, this should suffice. I got some vice grips on here. And there's the nut. Here's the cap, the bearing assembly, everything right here. Set this to the side, at which point now we should be able to just slide off the springs once I take these vice grips off. And again, keep the springs the hell away from you, okay? Here's our little rubber stopper at the bottom, and we've got your little I don't know what the hell they call this, but there's a little boot right here and your bump stop. Remember where all this stuff goes? Go ahead and extend this strut and start putting it back together. All right, we've got almost everything switched over here. I ran into one problem and I can't fix it today because there's nothing I can do about it. But this, I don't know what this part is right here. Maybe that's the bearing itself. I don't know, but this part is destroyed. It's gonna have to work for now. I do believe it'll be fine temporarily. You can see it still spins freely, but that's gonna have to be replaced. So we're gonna have to do this yet again. For now, I just wanna get this thing together and get it off my trailer. Let's get the spring on it. I wanna be done with this strut ASAP. So we're back. We're at the Build an Axle workshop because the axle AutoZone sold me, although it is the right one, doesn't fit this car. I've got another one in here. This is for a different trim level. That one doesn't fit, not even close. Like this one flops around, it's too loose. This one fit. It started to go in and the splines matched up and the shaft link is identical. The diameter is identical, but for whatever reason, this one would bind up every time you tried to get it in there. So luckily, if you remember, this car came with the inner and the outer parts of the axle shaft, but no center axle at all, just the outer pieces. Well, what we did is we took apart the brand new axle. This part of the axle is the brand new one. The shaft is new all the way to the bearings back there. And then where it plugs into the transmission, I actually took that off of the old one. And you know, it is what it is. This is not going to work long term, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. The bearing is broken up here. The wheel does turn, so we will be able to take it out for a little drive today. But I don't know how much we're going to be able to get into it. This axle shaft is missing the clip that's supposed to be in there, and look how far out the bearings are right here. You know what I mean? Like this is, and the boot is not on at all because this boot is not the same as the boot that came off of the other one. So this thing is really, you want to talk about half-assed, it's half-assed put together, but it's enough that we should be able to bolt the wheel on it and hopefully take it up and down the street for a drive. And that's if, and it's a big if, this axle shaft doesn't pop out, and there is a really good possibility that it will. But if it does, Lucky from Lucky's Wheels and Deals is here.
He got me out here in the country, y'all, man.
Yeah, cows are mooing back there in the distance.
I'm hearing gunshots. I'm like, man, I thought we up in the country, man. Y'all know I'm a city boy, man. I'm hearing cows, people burning stuff over here. I'm smelling fire, gunshots, man. I'm like, man, where you got me at, Randy?
Middle of nowhere is where this is.
Y'all know I love these damn Cobalt SS's, man. I tell them, man, I had probably 4 of these before, so shit, they run good. But hopefully this one don't break down on him. So shit, we're gonna be up here trying to figure it out.
Yeah, without that clip being in that inner axle shaft there, there's nothing keeping that axle from literally just popping out of the transmission. And I know everybody's gonna be like really pissed off that I'm half-assing this job here, but I'm doing it for the video. Like this video, I planned on having this video out on Monday. It's Saturday evening. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no parts stores. Do you hear that?
My phone don't work out here.
He has no service.
No service.
So it's like what we have in front of us, this is what we got to work with. So it's time to be resourceful and just make it work. My goal is just to get this thing off the car, or get this car off the trailer, and just get it up and down the road real quick to make sure it does actually run and drive. So I'm going to, we got the full-size wheel out. I'm going to put that on as well. I'm going to get this fender on here if it all lines up, if it goes on easy. If not, I'm just going to hell with it, leave the fender off. But I'm going to try to get the fender on, maybe get the rocker panel on. Then we can pull the truck up to this, pull the trailer forward, get this thing off the trailer, and take it for its first drive. All right, guys. There it is, for better or worse, man. And right now it's worse, but at least it's together. It's not perfect. The fender's not lined up right. Again, this is just for right now, just to get this thing looking halfway decent and to take it out on the road and see like what it does. But the gaps are actually pretty good right here. They're pretty good right here, but as you get to the bottom, you can see how close the gaps get down there. The hood gaps, pretty wide. I'm not happy with those, so I'll have to adjust those as well. Take a look, guys, see what you think. She's together. We're about to take it out for its first ride. I don't know, guys. We may just put this together and get rid of it. Like, get it out of here. I'm tired of working on this car already. But it made for some good video content for you guys. See, it looks like the gaps just don't look right to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what it's time for, though. It's time for us to fire this thing up real quick. I'll let it warm up while I start clearing off this trailer, getting shit out of the way. Hopefully we don't scratch that again. There we go. See, it's sitting right now. And hopefully we don't lose an axle. So you guys ready? Let's fire this thing up. Oh, it's dead. Yep, she's dead. Okay. We'll be back. All right, we got the booster pack on it. Let's try this again. Woo. There we go. Up, she moves. She moves. Uh-oh. All right, guys. Let's clean up this mess. Take it for our first drive. All right, guys. I had a lot of you asking, how does this, you know, tilting trailer work? So,
including me.
Including him.
I'm learning, right?
I explained to him how it works, so he's going to show you how to do it.
He said, pull this out, right?
Yep. That pin there should be a D-ring or something that flips down. Pop that out. You probably got to push down on that some.
Put my camera down.
There you go. Lift it up.
Lift it up.
And that should be it. That's all there is to it. And then he's going to get in it. And he's going to start driving slowly backwards. And this thing should tilt down on its own. Hopefully there's enough room to get it off. I think there is. I think there is. If not, I can move the garbage cans or something out the way. Man, it looks so much better. That sounds good. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, look at that smoke. It smells like oil. Yep, a little bit of oil. Here we go. Gentle. There you go. Slowly. See how it reclines like that? That's it. That's it. Yeah, you're good, man. Just like that. She's moving for the first time, guys. Look at this. And if you haven't subscribed to Lucky's Wheels and Deals yet, go check him out on YouTube, everybody.
I need all the support, man. I need all the support.
He just hit 50,000. Let's get him to 100.
On the 27th.
The 27th, he's doing a giveaway. Yep, Central Standard Time.
Am I all the way up?
Not yet. Keep going. You got room. You got room. You got room. Keep going. You got more room. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Look at that. And if you're wondering how to make this thing go back up once it's down, check this out, guys. You climb on it and you just walk up it to the top, and she'll slowly start leveling out.
I like that.
I'm getting a winch put on it next.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, next we put a winch on it.
What, you gonna get one welded?
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna have a welded battery box and everything.
Pop this back.
Yep, lock that back down. And that's a wrap. Now we get the trailer out of the way and we can take the Cobalt for her first drive. All right, guys, Lucky got it off the trailer there. He says it feels good.
It seems like it's pretty good. The clutch feels good. Everything's feeling.
I'm a little nervous. We got the bumper held on, which a lot of things are just kind of holding on for dear life. But there's only one thing to do, guys. We got to get in it. And we got to take it for a drive. I don't know. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here we go, guys. First drive. I'm nervous as hell, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for that axle to pop out, man, and it just be dead on the side of the road. Clear. Sorry guys, y'all went sideways for a minute.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
I told you.
There you go, guys. Man, it pulls hard.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, we're gonna pull this thing off the road. I'm gonna let Lucky try it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It definitely, look at the steering wheel sits sideways. The torque steer is insane on this.
Yeah.
This thing pulls real hard, guys. I mean, real hard. Oh, that's a win for $1,000, man.
Yep.
All right, let's get this thing off the road. I'm telling you, the steering feels sketchy as hell. I'm waiting for the wheel to fall off. Hold on.
As you go faster, it does feel kind of sketchy.
Yeah, but it pulls strong though.
Oh yeah.
It does get that front end straight.
Yeah.
Get an alignment on it, man. This thing will be ready.
It ain't alignment.
This thing will burn them tires. Dude, it was burning them in second gear at like 40.
Yeah.
You hit the gas, it just lit the tires up.
Yeah.
Woo! It rides good too. I thought being lowered like that, it wasn't going to ride very well, man, but it rides nice.
It rides good. It handles good, pretty good, other than the wheel alignment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For that 5, we paid $900 for it.
Yeah, it's like it was a little over 1,000 out the door, like maybe 1,100 out the door total.
Yeah.
I probably got $300 in parts.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing rides good.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
I might have to buy this off you when you're done with it, man. What y'all think, man? I might have to get this off Randy, man.
You can't get off me. You have to get it from Weird Beard.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it from Weird Beard.
All right.
I'll sell it to him, and you could buy it from him.
All right. Oh, right here, right?
Yep. Ooh, the brakes work. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You can just pull it in here, man. It's fine. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this is what you were wanting to see. It's definitely what I wanted to record for you. I wish I could have gone a little bit more in depth with all the issues we ran into, like having to create your own CV axle out of a brand new one and parts from the old one. But I promise you, you didn't want to watch that, man. That was time consuming. It was a major PITA. And it wasn't fun. What was fun is getting the car back together and taking it out for its first drive. Yes, the alignment sucks. Yes, we got to replace the bearings in the strut. Yes, we've got to replace the CV axle. Yes, I'm going to have to tear this thing apart and do it all over again. Then this is the thing a lot of people who watch YouTube don't understand. I put that car together on camera for you guys. That's for you. If it was for me, I would have waited, done it another day, come back when I had all the right parts, and finished it. But because I make videos for a living, I had to get that done today. You understand? That video has to come out on Monday. You guys are dying to see it, and I got to get it out there. So I had to put it all together. Now I got to take it apart again. It's time consuming, but as long as you guys enjoy it, that's all that matters. And hey, you can show me your appreciation by doing a couple real simple things. Hit that thumbs up button. You know how long it's going to take me to tear that car back down again and do it right. Hit the thumbs up button, please. Please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. And speaking of subscribing, Lucky's Wheels and Deals, man. He came out here.
Yeah,
he's been hanging out. What's
country,
your channel and your Instagram and all that?
Oh, Lucky's Wheels and Deals, man. It's right here.
Yeah, right there. He's got merch
Right
too.
there, man.
His merch is better than mine.
Let's see. I got. Oh, matter of fact, look.
Yeah,
I got another one.
Every day, man. He's always representing his channel.
Instagram, YouTube. I threw all my regular other clothes away and only my brand.
You know, I did that once.
Yeah.
I did. I said there's no point in wearing other people's brand and paying to wear somebody else's stuff when you could be wearing your own.
Yeah. So I got like over 6 different logos. So
Dang.
Different colors, different hoodies, everything, man. I appreciate everyone that been following me. Shout out to y'all, man. Join the Lucky Nation, man. We keep stuff lit all the time. Yay!
Lucky's Wheels and Deals. Go follow him on Instagram and on YouTube as well. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, leave a like, please. And don't forget to drop your comments below. Even though I can't possibly read the thousands of comments that come through, I do my best.
This man works hard.
Hey.
Like, for real. Hey, he works hard. He ain't just filling up, pouring stuff in. Hey, he really doing this, man. He was under a little stress. I came out and kept him company, man.
Yeah, he saw it, man. Since
he was stressed. I seen behind the scenes, y'all. This stuff is real.
Well, we need him recording behind the scenes, so that we can throw some bloopers at the end, so people can see me cussing and screaming and beating with a hammer,
throwing tools across throwing things. Oh, now that's really funny right there. You can make a segment of that of your own.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in seeing something like that, comment down below. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Big shout out to Lucky from Lucky's Wheels and Deals. His wife is over there somewhere. Where's she at? I don't even know her name. I can't. Melly. Yeah, we can't. Look, she's wearing his shirts too.
Of course.
Golly,
of course,
where's my shirt?
Oh, we're gonna have to get you one.
You need to get me a shirt because I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
I'll get you one.
So big shout out to them. They came out here and hung out with me today. So obviously the batteries died in the camera. What I was trying to say is they're from the city, all right? And out here we literally, you can't see, but there's cows just
going moo.
I feel like I'm in kindergarten again. Moo.
With a moo here.
What?
Man, we're hearing gunshots, shotgun sounds, tractors every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Turn around. People got radios on their tractors and jamming out. And what else, bro?
Wait till you hear one of them go, yee!
Hey, yeah. Hey, the hamburgers are good out here, man.
Yeah.
They got a corner spot up that way. Oh my.
Yeah.
The hamburgers are real good out here.
It is friendly though.
Those hamburgers are grown fresh right here, man. It's probably from their backyard right over there.
All right.
I don't know.
What would that cow be named?
Marvin.
From Marvin over there.
Marvin, you're up for dinner next week, buddy.
Oh, man.
So big shout out, seriously, big shout out to them for coming and hanging out today. And they bought me lunch today.
Oh, yeah,
so thank you. And with that, guys, we are going to get out of here because it's about to get dark. I got some more weed whacking to do. And I got to drop this trailer and park something in front of it so somebody doesn't try to steal it. Until next time, everybody, stay safe out there. I will catch you all very soon in the next one.